Namaste everyone. In this session, I will be continuing on the topic of complete MCQs on modern Indian history of Spectrum from the book of Spectrum. First question: who are the last Europeans to come to India? So most of the people know answer for this. They are French. Who are the first one to come to India? First Europeans. They are Portuguese. After them it was Dutch people. After them Englishmen. And the last one are French. Okay. Next question. Consider the following statements. In 1667, French governor Francois Caron established the factory in Surat. French governor Francois Caron factory in Surat. French established their factory in Machilipatnam before establishing factory at Surat. So in this statement it is saying that French first established their factory at Machilipatnam, then Surat. Third statement, French obtained permission from Shah Ishaq Khan, a Mughal Subedar in Bengal, to establish township at Chandarnagar near Calcutta. Shah Ishaq Khan, Chandarnagar near Calcutta township. Okay. Choose the correct answer. Only statement 1 and 2 are correct. Second, only statement 2 and 3 are correct. Only statement 1 and 3 are correct. And all the statements are correct. So the answer for this question is only statement 1 and 3 are correct. In statement 1, French governor Francois Caron established factory in Surat in 1667. It was correct statement. And in second statement, French established their factory in Machilipatnam before. It was not before. In Surat they established their factory in 1667 and in Machilipatnam they established their factory in 1669. So therefore they established their factory first in Surat and thereafter in Machilipatnam. So this statement was wrong. Third statement, French obtained permission from Shah Ishaq Khan, a Mughal Subedar in Bengal, to establish township in Chandarnagar near Calcutta. This statement was correct. French established their township at Chandarnagar near Calcutta. So option C is correct. Only statement 1 and 3 are correct. Next question. Which site is granted to French under French governor Francois Martin by Sher Khan Lodi for settlement in 1673? So it was Pondicherry, which in 1674 came to known as Pondicherry. It was granted to French under French governor Francois Martin for the settlement by the Sher Khan Lodi. And then Pondicherry became one of the most important place and stronghold of French in India. So most important place for French in India is Pondicherry. Next question. Name the important factories of French at coastal side of India. The most important French factories at the coastal side of India are Mahe, Karakal, Balasore, Qasim Bazar, and other factories like Surat, Machilipatnam, etc. Okay. Next question. Choose the correct answer. Dutch captured the Pondicherry from French. As per Treaty of Ryswick, the Pondicherry was given back to French after 2 years. Under the Francois Martin, the Pondicherry flourished once again. From the above statement, we should choose correct answer. A. Only 1 and 2 are correct. Only 2 and 3 are correct. Only 1 and 3 are correct. All are the correct. So all the given statements are correct. So it was Dutch who captured one of the important places of French, Pondicherry. And after that, Treaty of Ryswick was signed between French and Dutch, in which French given back to Pondicherry to French, but they gave back after 2 years of treaty. And after that, Francois Martin again flourished the Pondicherry. Next question. In 1720, the French company was restored by which name? In 1720, the French company was renamed or restored as Perpetual Company of the Indies. So it was in 1709. The one of the most important French governor died. It was Francois Martin, died in 1609. After that, French forces became weak, and later in 1720 it was renamed as Perpetual Company of the Indies. Next question. Consider the following statements. The Anglo-French rivalry began with the outbreak of Australian War of Succession and ended with the conclusion of 7 years of war. Second statement. In India, the rivalry between French and English is in the form of 3 Carnatic Wars. The Carnatic Wars decided the British were going to become the masters of India. Choose the correct answers. A. Only statement 1 and 2 are correct. B. Only 1 is correct. C. Only 2 and 3 are correct. D. All the above statement are correct. So answer is D. All the given statement are correct. So the rivalry between Anglo and French was already started with the outbreak of Australian War of Succession, and in India it is continued in the name of Carnatic Wars. Okay. In India it was continued in the name of Carnatic War, which is continued for 7 years, 3 wars. The Carnatic Wars decided the British, and in that Carnatic Wars the Britishers were these Carnatic Wars basically decided that Britishers were going to become the masters of India and not French. So this battle was fought between French and British. In that battle, it is a decisive battle in which it was decided that Britishers were going to be the masters of India and not the French. Next question. Consider the following statement regarding First Carnatic War. So First Carnatic War was fought between 1714 to 1748. First statement. First Carnatic War was an extension of Australian War of Succession. Second statement. English Navy under Burnet seized some French ships to provoke French. For this, the French responded by seizing Madras in 1746 with the help of the fleet from Mauritius. To end First Carnatic War in 1948, the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle was signed. Fourth statement. As per the treaty, Madras was handed back to the British and the French got back their territories in North America. Only statement 1 and 2 are correct. Only statement 2 and 4 are correct. Only statement 2, 3, 4 are correct. All the statements are correct. So all the answer for this is all the above given statement are correct. So basically Carnatic Wars were fought between French and English. First Carnatic War period is 1740-48. It was a continuation of Australian War of Succession, which was continued in India in the name of Carnatic Wars. It was started with the Burnet, English Navy under the British man Burnet seized some French ships. It was started by, in India it was started by Britishers. They seized some of the French ships to provoke French, and for this reason the French seized the Madras, which was under the control of Britishers. They seized the Madras in 1746 with the help of Mauritius, and this is the reason for the continuation of war in India. And third statement, to end First Carnatic War in 1948, the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle was signed. So the first Carnatic Wars, to end First Carnatic War, the treaty is known as Aix-la-Chapelle. Okay, as per the treaty made that Britishers need to hand back the Madras, as per the treaty, Madras was handed back to British. So it was, as per the treaty, it was decided that French need to hand back the Madras to Britishers, and Britishers handed back some of the territories in Northern America to French. In Northern America, why? Because it was this war was the succession of Australian War of India. So they acquired, the British acquired some of the territories in Northern America which belonged to French. As per this treaty, they gave back those territories to French. So this is all about the First Carnatic War, which was fought between 1740-48, and the treaty which comes under the First Carnatic War was Aix-la-Chapelle. Next question. The Battle of St. Thomas was fought between which forces? Battle of St. Thomas in Madras was fought between which forces? It was between, answer, French forces plus forces of Anwaruddin, Nawab of Carnatic, against the Indian army of Muzaffar Khan, Mahfuz Khan. So St. Thomas, Battle of St. Thomas was fought between combined forces of French plus Anwaruddin, Nawab of Carnatic, against Indian army under Mahfuz Khan. In this battle, the French won. They proved that even a small army can defeat a larger and a more stronger army. Basically, French are the smallest army, and the Indian army under Mahfuz Khan is a larger army. But even though French defeated the Indian army and proved that even a small army can defeat a larger number of army. So last question for today's session. Battle of St. Thomas in Madras was fought on which river? It was fought on the banks of river Adher. Fought between French forces plus Nawab of Carnatic against Indian army under Mahfuz Khan. Indian army, Mahfuz Khan. Nawab of Carnatic, Anwaruddin. Okay. And in this battle, French won and proved that strong army can defeat a larger number, smaller army can defeat a larger number of army. So this is all for today's session. If you like this session, then please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.